Brad, can you just give me the go ahead when you see that it's streaming? Okay, please.
Yeah, I'm checking it right.
Says that it is on a screen, Barb.
Yeah, but there's some of a delay there, Ananda, so it's not always accurate.
You are good to go.
Very good, thank you. So we are ready for you to call to order when you want. I will try to talk to Savian on the side.
Okay, sounds good. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. This part of the meeting is for public comments. The board has received one written statement submitted during this past week from May 29th through June 1st or today. And that statement was in support of ending the contract with the City of Madison for the provision of the school resource officers at MMSD high schools. And it looks like we have a couple people waiting. We're also waiting for a couple board members that are having technical issues to join us. Oh, hi, welcome, Savian.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm on my phone because of technical difficulties.
Thank you. I'm glad you can join us. Barb is going to transition us to start listening to public comment.
Okay.
Okay, the first speaker is Angie Hicks. And I will show the clock, Nanda, too, so I'll share that in a second.
All right, thank you, Barb. And Barb, Gloria is also having some technical issues.
Okay.
Welcome, Angie. You gotta unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Hi,
I should
welcome.
have this down as an art by now.
That's okay. We just ask that you make sure that your YouTube is off so you don't hear any feedback. And then Barb is gonna put the timer for us, and you have 3 minutes. Oh, welcome, Gloria. Whenever you're ready, Angie.
Okay, I gotta. Okay, my name is Angie Hicks, and I am co-president of the MMSD Principal Assistant Principal Association, along with Anu Ebby, principal at Shorewood, well, soon to be, or at Cherokee, but presently at Shorewood Elementary. Our time to come here today is to really focus on the superintendent search and characteristics as a collective body of principles that we have come across, that we have identified as important to lead this community. We believe that MMSD principles offer unique perspectives and insight on the superintendent search, given that research consistently demonstrates principles' large impact on student learning. Principals have deep contextual knowledge of schools and their relationship to central office. And principals are most responsible for directly leading the work of the district. One of the characteristics that we are looking for is one that has anti-racist leadership. They've had multiple years of experiences as a principal in diverse schools, strong consideration for candidates of color, experience leading for equity, instructional improvement and capacity building, experience leading for equity, strong equity and social justice vision, values, anti-racist, LGBTQ plus policies and practices, advocacy and equitable resources for underserved families and students, research-based decision-making and input on change decisions versus top-down compliance, micromanaging, and authoritarian decision-making. Integrity and transparency grounded in equity values, doing the right thing even when not politically popular versus symbolic, politically safe or PR, and fiscally responsible. Another characteristic is relational leader. Trust and relationship building is critical. Positive, supportive, relational, kind, and empathetic. Being a good listener, accessible, open-minded, honest, transparent, and reflective. And we came up with those based upon feedback from our other colleagues, and my other colleagues will come on also and share some more. I think that we are a great group of people who have a lot of insight, and we want to be partners in this work along with you to help identify the best candidates for the Madison community.
Thank you so much, Angie.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Angie.
You're welcome.
Okay, second speaker is Anu Ebb. Ananda, I'm just going to show the clock. I'm just going to have it in the background, so you'll just
Sounds
hear
good.
it go off.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sounds
Thank you. Okay. There she is.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Good evening.
good.
I am Angie's partner here today. Angie and I are co-presidents of the app group for principals and assistant principals. We were asked to lead the group by the principals and assistant principals, so that's really great. This is our first year, and we are really an advocacy group, and our purpose is to create a space for principals and assistant principal support, to be a voice in district policies and practices, and to share our collective experience and perspective to support the success of our district, and also, of course, the education of our students. So while we're beginning the search process again for our superintendent, I think Angie shared a couple of the characteristics, the themes that emerged from our survey. So just to give you a context, we surveyed, the apps board surveyed over 60 principals and assistant principals. And then we also met together and we drew themes from our conversations and our surveys, and we came up with 4. Angie shared 2 with you. We really want an anti-racist leader and a relational leader. We also want someone who will keep schools at the center, visiting and understanding our unique school communities, our interests, our needs, and our challenges that we face. We want our superintendent, of course, to be student-centered and also thinking about schools first, right? Like funding our schools and making sure the allocation for our schools are prioritized over even central office. So that came up loud and strong in our survey. This next thing that came up, the last theme is principal voice. We want a superintendent who creates authentic and meaningful opportunities for honest principal voice, feedback, and input in large decisions. And also like tapping into our expertise as well, because collectively we know a lot since we work directly with staff and we work directly with kids and families. We're right there, so we can be a great resource, and we would really like to partner with you. That's really our hope. And we want this new superintendent to really support a culture of innovation and inspiration, and really trusting us to do our jobs. So that's kind of what we were thinking about. And you know, Angie and I were always available if you need us. So you can reach out to us by email, call us, whatever works for you. So that's what I wanted to share with you all today. It's so nice to see you. You're all doing great. Thank you for this time.
Thank you so much. I know I appreciate you coming and
care.
speaking to us.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you, Anu.
Thank you.
Okay, those are the two speakers. So you can now recess if you want, and then we'll transition to the next meeting.
Barb, would you like us to recess or would you like us to adjourn?
I think recess because the minutes will all be together as one meeting.
So I'll call for us to recess for, we're coming back at 5:30 or,
5:15, so we'll just go right to the next meeting.
oh, okay. So it's recess as we transition to the next meeting.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.